ABC4 spoke with the dog's owner, who says her mixed breed dog was found near her yard, clubbed to death. Our Rick Reitzel in Hocking County checking out the death and the clown sighting.
Tu fais quoi là?
Oh gamin, rentre chez toi!
Allez là! Dégage!
Je dis, bah regarde, je vais écrire ça à la face là.
Allez, vas-y, voilà, dans la gueule le flash.
Tiens dans ton cul, bâtard.
Ouais.
That's terrifying, that's disgusting.
You are looking at cell phone video of a person dressed in a clown suit.
What's going down, guys? Welcome back to another top 10 video here for you on InformOverload. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and drop us a comment below for a chance to be featured in a future video. I'm your host, Jared Bronstein, and if you guys have been a fan of this channel for a long time, well, you guys will remember years ago when Charlotte and I covered these creepy clown sightings happening all over the world. From the US to the UK, it seemed like the killer clowns were taking over. And although they were mostly pranks of teens and kids just trying to be creepy, some of the jokes went a little too far. Either way, with Halloween slowly creeping up on us and the release of clown-inspired movies such as It 2 and Joker, we thought, why not talk about the top 10 scariest clown stalkers whose identities have never been revealed. So starting us off at number 10, the clown at the Chicago cemetery. Although this creepy guy didn't cause harm to anyone, like a lot of the clowns coming up on this list, it's still a really weird situation. Julia Graham and her husband were driving by Rose Hill Cemetery in Chicago when they noticed a figure running toward the main gate. Eventually the two realized it was a clown, who turned to their car when he noticed it, gave an extremely creepy slow wave, and then just ran off into the dark. When speaking on the incident, Julia said, I quote, "When we get closer, we realize it's a clown, which is super weird. I mean, this was somebody putting forth a lot of effort and being really weird," end quote.
Eventually, the clown, caught in the headlights of Graham's car, turns around and without saying a word, takes off into the darkness.
At number 9, Northland, Columbus. On the morning of August 30th, 2016, a 14-year-old boy reported he was chased by a 6-foot-tall man dressed as a clown wielding a knife. It's believed the incident happened as the 14-year-old made his way to a school bus stop at around 6:15 a.m. While he was being chased, the boy claims he threw a rock at the knife-wielding clown and then made a run for it to the bus stop. After arriving to school safely, he filed a police report, and although the cops weren't sure if this was meant to be a joke or not, Sergeant Rich Wiener said, what a funny last name, I quote, "We don't know if it was a targeted incident or some kind of prank, but anytime a person is chasing someone with a weapon, we take it seriously," end quote. The clown to this day is still at large. Coming in at number 8, Bury St. Edmunds, England. The story here is around 6:30 p.m. two teenage girls were approached by a man in a clown costume holding what appeared to be a machete. He allegedly started running toward them, saying he was going to harm them, which of course caused the two teenage girls to get moving. Although the girls weren't harmed, they were extremely shaken up and upset by the incident, which, you know, like who wouldn't be? The clown, however, was never identified and to this day could still be terrorizing teens. In at number 7, Hamilton, New Zealand. Reports claim two men dressed up as clowns attacked a 22-year-old woman who suffered moderate injuries while walking home around 3:15 a.m. Like many of the incidents on this list, this happened on October 8th of 2016, right around the time of that crazy killer clown craze. Say that fast 5 times. The only difference is most were jokes and didn't end up with people actually being attacked. This case was different, and the police released a statement asking to speak with anyone who saw people dressed up as clowns that evening. It's believed they weren't caught, and even if it was a joke, I don't get why they would lay their hands on somebody in the first place. At number 6, Los Cabos, Mexico. Mexican drug lord Francisco Rafael Arellano Felix was celebrating his 64th birthday with his family and friends at a beach house banquet hall on October 18th, 2013. While celebrating, a black SUV pulled up to the front of the party when a man in a clown costume got out from the back seat. The clown then made his way through the crowd until he found Francisco, who he shot about 3 feet away point blank. While partygoers screamed, ran, and ducked for cover, the clown ran out of the back of the hall, and another 4 shots were fired. It's believed one of Francisco's kids were chasing after the clown, who fired more shots to scare him off. Although an investigation has been done with a handful of suspects and murderers, it seems the case is still open. Coming in at number 5, the incident in Helsinki, Finland. On October 22nd, in the Kailo district of Helsinki, it was reported that 2 clowns jumped in front of a 30-year-old man who was going for a jog with his dog. Turned out to be a bad idea for the clowns, who got the worst of it. Although it's unclear what the clowns wanted and how quickly the altercation went down, it was reported the dog bit one of the clowns while the other clown got a punch in the face from the jogger. I don't know which I'd prefer, a dog bite from a presumably big dog or a punch in the face from a presumably fit 30-year-old. Either way, I guess it would suck, and although the clowns never got away, I'm sure they'll never forget an experience like that. In at number 4, we got the chainsaw clown from Quebec. Not much is known about this situation. I couldn't find any news articles or police reports, but I did find a very creepy YouTube video. Granted, this could have easily been some kids filming a video for clout or for fun. Either way, it's a scary sight to see. Pretty much these guys are in a car driving down a dark road when they see a clown figure standing there. It then goes to the side of the road, returns to the middle of the road with a chainsaw, turns it on, and starts running towards the car or camera, as they scream and back away. The camera goes black, and this was posted in 2016 around the killer clown craze, which I'm having a really hard time saying, which gets me thinking it could all be a hoax. Let me know if you guys think this was real in the comments down below.
C'est pas une vraie, gros, quand même. Je sais pas. En gros, c'est pas une vraie.
Putain, il est malade. Recule, laisse pas.
Getting to the top 3, Hocking County, Ohio. An investigation was opened after a man alleged seeing a clown standing over the body of a dead dog. Although some were skeptical, a man claims he saw the clown standing over the body of the dog, which appeared to be clubbed to death. The clown then started running towards this man's car, so he drove off. The clown was never found, and although neighbors of the victim think his dog was hit by a car, the story really shook up the community.
Tracks, no nothing.
The witness, who says he saw the clown, tried to stop his vehicle, but claims the clown ran at him and he sped off. Nyheiser, an avid deer hunter.
At number 2, the Sweden clown attack. Again, in October of 2016, during this worldwide clown craze, a 19-year-old Swedish man was attacked and actually stabbed in the shoulder by a man dressed up as a clown. It's unclear why the man was attacked, and it doesn't seem like he was robbed of anything. Police were never able to catch the subject, which means there's still someone out there, possibly in Sweden, who enjoys dressing up as clowns and killing people, or at least stabbing them in their shoulder. Great. Good. I was worried there wasn't. I'm glad. At number 1, we got phantom clowns. Now, the reason these guys are on number 1 on the list is because they are hands down the scariest, creepiest, weirdest, whatever you want to call them, they're just that. In 1981, it was reported evil clowns were trying to lure children into vans in Massachusetts. There were no photos, evidence, arrests, abductions, nothing. But after the incident in Massachusetts happened, there were similar reports of the same thing happening in Rhode Island, Nebraska, and cities like Denver and Pittsburgh. The crazy part is, this wasn't a national story, so the fact that it was happening in different cities across the country, with that many people knowing about it, it just made it very weird and creepy, I guess. To this day, the Phantom Clowns case is a mystery, and although no one was harmed, I mean, how do you explain multiple people in different cities experiencing the same thing? Let's not forget this was before the internet, social media, and clout. Sounds just straight up creepy to me, but follow me on the gram, mud up. I'm keeping it clean. And that does it for the top 10 scariest clown sightings yet to be revealed. You guys gotta be sure to let me know in the comments down below which one you would put at number 1. Make sure you give this video a good old thumbs up if it creeped you out. I know I'm scared now. I probably won't sleep for weeks. Nah, I'll sleep fine. I'm just talking now. Be sure to share the video if you guys did enjoy it with a friend, and of course, subscribe to our channel so you guys never miss a video. I've been your host, Jared Bronstein, and we'll see you guys in the next one.